Hey everyone. Hey air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Pisces season. If you have air, any of the zodiac air signs in your top two, which I am reading for, which is your sun and or rising signs, these messages pertain to that aspect of your personality. So let's go ahead and jump into this message, air signs. We are going to start with Gemini. Hello, Gemini. Let's go ahead and see what cards come out for you guys for Pisces season, which is from mid-February to mid-March. Okay. And let's go ahead and see what your spirit guides, my spirit guides have to say to you. You know, what your higher self may be communicating to you at this time during Pisces season. Sometimes, you know, a water season can be a bit challenging for some or for a lot of us because it does push us or those types of seasons motivates us to connect with self, connect with how you feel. And sometimes for air signs, that depending on what else is in your chart, if you have water in your chart, this season may or may not be a bit of a challenge for some of you. I know that I have a couple of friends who have definitely voiced that and said, you know, like Pisces season is just not an easy season for them. But yes, you know, this is a time of creativity, but it's also a time to really connect with yourself. What are some, you know, thought patterns or feelings about yourself, a certain perspective that is based on how you feel? Are you having any creative blocks, whether it's with writing, crafts, you know, art, painting, any projects, creative projects that you might have? Are there any blocks there? Are you voicing how you feel, or are you used to bottling it up and just, you know, are you allowing your emotions to dictate how you interact with others at this time? Right? It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things that, you know, Pisces season can teach us at this time, and it really does depend on what's in your chart and how that correlates with each season in the cosmos. Okay, so Gemini, sun and rising signs. Let's go ahead and jump right in. For Gemini, sun and rising signs, spirit guides, what messages do we have for Gemini for the season of Pisces 2024? Also, Gemini, my fiance is watching TV in the other room. So I'm hoping that you guys don't pick up on that. I'm hoping not. I don't think so. Hopefully my mic is just picking up on my voice for the most part. All right, Gemini. Let's see here. For Pisces season, sun and rising signs, Gemini. You may be very confident and you are very sure and certain about something. And you want to take action. This is, for you, it's a green light. However, the universe is asking that you wait. Kind of bide your time here. Because there's something about a certain situation that's going to improve. So if this is a job, there may be something that you want to jump on, you know, maybe a raise or a promotion, maybe there's a particular position that you're wanting to apply for, or maybe there are multiple positions, multiple opportunities, and you know, maybe you feel like I need to grasp this opportunity now, but you have more time than you think. Gemini, sun and rising signs. I can't pinpoint it right now just based on this card, and even if this is a romantic partnership, I do feel that this could be a relationship, romance, or platonic relationships, a friendship or a family connection, or even a business partnership. Your intuition is telling you yes, it's telling you it's a green light. However, or maybe it's not, maybe your intuition may be telling you to wait, but what you're seeing and what you're gathering about a certain situation is saying yes, and you're like, okay, this looks good, but your intuition may be the one that's holding you back and saying, hold on a second, this may not be, this gets better. So, you know, maybe wait to have that conversation. I really do feel, Gemini, that this has something to do with a relationship of some kind. I feel like all readings really is based on how we interact with others, even how we interact with just the world in general, and even with spirits, passed on loved ones, what have you. Yeah, this is not the time to rush anything. And again, if this is a conversation that you're really wanting to have with someone, Gemini, Pisces season is just not the time right now, or at least for the first half of Pisces season, it's just not that, it's not the right time to do that. Just be patient at this time. All right. This could also be a situation where you feel like, no, this is, maybe there's a situation where you're trying to help someone, or you feel like, you know, the advice that you have to give is going to really help someone, but maybe this is just not the time to give them advice. Maybe you just kind of, you need to let this person think for themselves and come to the conclusion that they need help, or that they need your help. But you're spot on here, Gemini. Air signs, you guys are very intelligent, very smart. So you guys, there's a lot of things that you guys know. However, that does not mean that you have to jump to every opportunity that you see, especially if it involves someone else. Okay, because when it comes to relationships, you know, it's not just about your choice, it's also about that other person's choice as well, and their path, and how they want to trod that path. So yeah, just wait. Whatever it is that you're dealing with. Okay, these are general messages, Gemini, sun and rising signs. So whatever it is that you are thinking, like, I really want to get this done, or I really want to say this, or I really want to, you know, get this started and get this ball rolling, just wait on it for a second. And, you know, especially if this is a relationship, I feel like this is a relationship. Waiting is going to benefit your connection with this person. Do not rush into this relationship during this season. Just give it a minute. Okay, let's see, what more does Gemini, sun and rising signs need to know? Spirit guides, universe, source, angels. What more does Gemini need to know for their advice and encouragement for Pisces season of 2024? Gemini, sun and rising signs. Artistic expression. Okay. You got Paul the Venetian. And you have the power of joy. So there's something here, Gemini, you have something that you want to express to someone. Maybe there's a certain way that a style that's changing for you, the way you present yourself to someone. You may need to change how you communicate with someone. So this is a situation where, you know, there's something much better on its way. There's something that is accumulating, or something that is, there are some energies that are gathering together, and you just kind of have to let it gather. You have to make sure everybody is in, or, you know, all the energies that are supposed to be included in this situation are included. You don't want any energies to be left out. So this is a very positive situation here. Even if you don't see it that way, Gemini, sun and rising signs, it is very positive. The outcome is going to be better than what you anticipate. But there's something that you want to express. There's something, some of you guys may be having a hard time in, you know, figuring out what to wear to some place. You know, maybe there's an interview, or there's a party or some type of an event. Maybe that if you're having a date with someone, whether they're romantic or not, you know, you may be trying to figure out where you're going to have this event or have this date. Maybe you're planning something. And maybe whatever you're planning, if this is an event, Gemini, you may need to really wait. You know, if there is like an event or a venue that you're trying to purchase or to rent out, you may need to just wait a minute because there may be some better choices and better options that are going to be presented to you after Pisces season, if not towards the end of Pisces season. But this is going to be a lot better than what you anticipate, whatever this is. Yeah, it says go now. So you want to go now. You want to get this done, but you're going to know when. You're going to know when to make this move. Okay. So there's something, I really get the sense this is like a relationship or a project with someone. There's an event, could be a wedding, could be a birthday party, could be maybe you're just planning. There's some, maybe a vacation. Maybe you're planning a vacation of some kind. Maybe you want to surprise someone, or you and another person is planning a vacation or a trip, and you're really, maybe the prices are not, maybe there's a price that you see and you're like, I really want to grab that in because it's a good price, but just wait a little bit because there's going to be, maybe the prices might drop significantly, or you get a better package or something like that, or a better deal. If this is you buying a car, you know, I also feel like there's something about purchasing something. Okay. If Gemini, you're thinking about changing your hairstyle, shaving your hair, coloring your hair, cutting your hair a certain way, I really do. If there's anything like cosmetically that you're trying to get done, Gemini, please wait on that. Okay? Please wait on that. Do not rush for any reason. For any reason. Like if this is health concerns, that's different. Like, you know, if there's something that you really need to go get checked out and need to, you know, go do that. But this is more something along the lines of changing your appearance for some of you. This is something about your hair, something about the face, something about cosmetics, or something about your physical appearance that you're wanting to change. Some of you guys want to change it permanently, or you're trying to change your hair, and the universe is asking during Pisces season, please wait on this because you may actually hate the outcome if you rush into this, and just, you know, if you're impatient, or there's some type of a purchase that you might make. This is a time, you know, where that is a really good, like you find a product that you really like, or a brand that you really like at this time in Pisces season, Gemini. This may be the time where you really just need to just kind of wait and see if the price drops. You know what I mean? Wait for a holiday or something when more deals come out for this product. If you're going to purchase a product and someone tells you, hey, you know, just to let you know, we're going to be discounting this product at this time, you know, so if you want to wait until then, you know, to come purchase this product, we'll hold it for you, or whatever, you know, put something on your wish list instead of buying it right off the bat. Whether it's a vacation package, whatever, like just really keep a lookout for prices, but also make sure you, if this is something that you're getting done physically, just make sure that before you spend your money or before you go through with it, do your research some more. Just kind of wait it out, even though, you know, some of you guys may already know that this is the hairstyle that I want. You may need to be careful of when you get that hairstyle, or when you get your hair cut astrologically, or for those of you who are into that kind of thing or believe in that kind of thing, or maybe you just need to kind of wait to kind of look around at different salons that you can trust before you go get that hair style, get your hair cut or whatever. Okay. So if there's anything with cosmetics or spending money, this is a good time for you to wait, Gemini, sun and rising signs. Please do not rush into anything, especially when it comes to artistic expression and how you look and what you want to wear. You may end up buying something for your home that costs a lot of money, and it, you know, may break your bank or what have you, or you may end up getting, I don't know, just kind of somebody scamming you or taking advantage of you. Just make sure that you're waiting on that and making sure that you have the money that you need saved up, or just wait for that discount. You wait to make sure that the right person is gonna, you know, give you the service that you're paying for and give you your money's worth. Okay. But whatever this is that you know, this is going to bring you a lot of joy in Pisces season. It's going to make you feel better about yourself or better about a situation. And again, if this is a relationship where you want to have a conversation with someone, or you want to move in with someone, or you want to start a creative project with someone, again, maybe you and your partner or a friend or a family member want to go on a vacation, you want to remodel your house, you want to buy a new car, You want to get some details done on your car, what have you. You want to repaint a room in your home. Once again, this is a relationship involving another person. Again, patience. Patience is really going to get you far in this situation with this person, or with this project, okay? Okay, for Gemini, Sun and Rising signs, we're going to pull one more oracle message, you guys, for Pisces season of 2024. Let's see. Gemini, Sun and Rising signs. What more? Yeah, so Gemini, definitely this is a time, again, you guys may be doing something for your health, okay? Maybe there's a comeback that you're experiencing. Maybe your family hasn't seen you in a while. Maybe you've been taking a break from a relationship for whatever reason, because you wanted to really focus on your health and focus on your appearance and focus on, you know, healing your body or healing an aspect of your life before jumping into a relationship with someone. So there could be those of you where you're taking kind of like a hiatus. Maybe you're remodeling your business, or you need to update your business online, or update a shop that you own. There's a lot of things that, you know, this could be, but this has something to do with recovery. Some of you guys have definitely gone on a hiatus, or you need to go on a hiatus before you know, can really put your best foot forward in your relationships or even at work. So maybe there may be those of you, if you can afford to, you may decide, I need to just take a hiatus from work, you know, for a while, or take a vacation from work for a minute and just turn my phone off, or not answer emails, what have you, or stay off of social media, because there's something about transforming your energy or recovering your energy, so that way when you get back out there into the world and you come out of your cubbyhole, after meditation or after spending a lot of much needed time with yourself, in deep meditation or deep thinking, what have you, you coming out of that at the right time, you know, people are really going to notice you in a different light here, Gemini. This is very positive. Once again, like, there is this transformation that you're going through in your life. It's huge. This is really huge. This is very positive, Gemini. So some of you guys are changing your body through workouts. You know, maybe you're losing a lot of weight and you're just like, I just really want to focus on my health, and, you know, just kind of take time out on, you know, maybe not being too social with people. If there's a project, a creative project that you're going to be working on, maybe you just shouldn't talk about it to anybody right now. Just kind of focus on that project and get it done. If you're trying to write a book, what have you, there's something here that I'm feeling that's going to make you really happy. It's going to transform your life for the better. It's going to cultivate better energies for your relationships, existing and new. It's going to enrich your existing relationships. So this is definitely something that is in the works for you, or you have something in the works that you haven't revealed yet. Okay. This can also be a career move that you just haven't revealed. You're working on something to enrich your financial life, you know, your work life. Yeah. Whatever, there's something that you've been praying for a long time, Gemini. It's all a yes. The universe is saying yes. Yeah, we got you. You've worked hard enough. You've proven yourself. Now is the time. Okay. But if this is a new relationship, or maybe a relationship where you and a person broke up, or you took a break, I get the sense that you guys are telepathically connected, or you guys are actually you were meant to be together, but you kind of rushed it. And so something may have happened where you broke up with this person, or they broke up with you, or you guys took a break. And now that maybe both of you, or you or this other person, if it's not both of you, someone is really doing some in-depth work on themselves and their life. This was a long time coming, and you're going to end up reconciling with someone in your life, family, friend, business partner, romantic partner from your past, what have you. And you're really gonna, this person, you or this person is really going to show how much work they've put into their life to improve for the relationship, whether it's you or this other person, okay? This is very positive. This is very beautiful, okay? Yeah. Someone's gonna, I'm getting like someone is gonna see you, or you're going to embrace someone, or someone's gonna see you at an event or a party or a gathering, family or friends or whatever, and they're gonna be like, whoa, like, Gemini, you look different, like, you look amazing, like, you know, you're different, like, you're gonna look and seem so much different than you were in the past with this person. Or maybe this is, if you're listening to this reading for someone else, Gemini, and you're wanting to know if there is another person in your life that you're hoping is getting their life together for a relationship with you, they really are. You're gonna really be taken aback when you see this person, and or maybe when you talk to this person, you'll realize like, wow, this person actually took the time out to improve themselves for this relationship, for this connection. This is going to make you really happy, because you know, there are those of you, you really care about someone, and you just wanted them to get their life together, and you're just like, I can't really be in a relationship with you when you're in this state of mind. Wow, this is beautiful. All right, Gemini, let's pull 3 tarot messages for you guys for Pisces season. Okay. Yeah. Gemini, sun and rising sign, spirit guides for Pisces season of 2024. So you got the 7 of Pentacles, seeds well planted, temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So there's nothing for you to worry about here, Gemini. Absolutely nothing. If this is a relationship, a project, your health, what have you, your overall well-being, whatever it is that you've prayed for, this accomplishment that you're trying to complete or reach, you don't really have anything to worry about. Your worries are what's blocking you at this time. So again, this is only a temporary pause. So it's not going to be a long pause. Just give it some time. Give it a few days, couple weeks, maybe give it the whole month. You know, if you need to take a vacation for a couple of weeks, or if you want to take a month to take a break from a relationship or something, or turn your phone off or put it on do not disturb, like, do it. Yeah. So yeah, there was something that happened where you had to make a decision here, and you were just like, maybe you quit a job and you're just like, you know, I'm not going to try to rush into another job, if you can do that. Or maybe you're looking to quit a job because you're like, I'm done with this job. I can't stand it here. The universe is asking, don't quit yet. You know, explore your options first, because there's going to be something that's going to present itself to you that's going to be bigger and better than what you thought was out there. And then when it's presented to you, or when you find this, maybe you go on an app, you know, a job search engine, right? And you end up seeing a position that you didn't think was open still. And you can apply, but, you know, at least you have a job. Even though you don't like your job right now, you know, at least you have some income coming in while you're searching. So that can be it too. Maybe you guys are searching for a new job, but there is a brand new beginning here. There's a brand new opportunity that you don't see, and you won't see it if you rush this. So Gemini, if you just sun and rising signs, if you rush this, it's going to be kind of difficult. It's going to be a difficult time for you. Others of you, maybe you haven't heard anything about a promotion or a raise. Just give it some time. Don't rush anything. Okay. Your life is changing, Gemini. This is very beautiful to see. Continue, you know, be careful of being impulsive. Some of you guys, you know, you're very logical, you're very upfront and honest, you know what you want, you know when you see something that's good for you, but you have to practice patience. And this may be a difficult time for you, you know, having to be patient, having to wait. You may be like, no, I see something good. Like, why am I not going to go after it? The universe is like, just wait. It's amping up here. You know, it's building up. Like, there's better. You may not see, like, how is this going to get any better? This is a good deal or whatever. This is a good opportunity. The universe is like, it's better. Just trust us. You know what I mean? Trust the process. Does that make sense? All right, Gemini, I'm going to let you guys go. I love you guys very much. Those are your messages for Pisces season. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. All right, Libra, Sun and Rising signs. Happy Pisces season. Happy March. I am now giving this reading in March. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Libra, Sun and Rising signs. I hope that you are enjoying the last bits of winter as springtime is approaching. I'm really excited. Hope you guys are just as excited as I am. It's been an interesting winter, at least in my neck of the woods, in my hemisphere. So let's go ahead and jump into it, Libra, Sun and Rising signs. Again, this is for Libra and those 2 placements, Sun and Rising signs. So these messages pertain to that aspect of your chart and your personality in your life. So if you have Libra in any of those 2 placements, definitely check this reading out. Okay, if you have a different sign in your, if you're checking for your rising sign and it's not Libra, definitely check your the other zodiacs that I have posted for fire signs and water signs. Okay. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and pull a couple oracle messages and then we're going to jump into the tarot towards the end of your reading. Let's see. Libra, Sun and Rising signs for Pisces season of 2024. Spirit guides. Ooh. Okay, that flew out. Music for manifesting. All right, Libra. So that just flew out. Okay, so that's definitely a card that wanted to show itself, but let me see what else. Okay, so I think, yeah, that's definitely the card. That's definitely the card that wanted to show itself here. So, Libra, we have music for manifesting. So there are those of you, maybe you haven't listened to music in a while. Go back to that playlist, right? Go back to Spotify, Apple Music, whatever it is that you listen to, you know. If you have a record player, you know, start turning that on. Anything, you know, that you listen to on the radio or anything that you listen to in your earbuds, you know, on your phone, what have you. Just, you know, get back into, some of you guys may be good singers. Okay, you're good performers on stage, you know, maybe you love karaoke. Okay, Libra, so maybe you need to get together with some friends and do some karaoke. Some of you guys may need to go to singing classes or music classes. You know, maybe there's a certain instrument. Some of you guys have a certain instrument at home that you have not touched in a long time. Maybe you have a guitar, you have a piano, a violin, what have you, drums. There is definitely some positivity and prosperity when it comes to music and how it calls in abundance into your life, okay? Because music is a vibration, right? So also pay attention to the music that you're listening to. So if there's music that you're listening to that's lower in vibration and it keeps you in a lower vibrational state of mind, probably start listening to that music, okay? Because you're still manifesting, but you're not really manifesting positivity, okay? We all are generating and manifesting energy each and every day. It just depends on what we're generating off of. So if you're generating off of energies that are negative, you know, you're going to probably manifest negative, you know, to a certain degree. So it says, to manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. So for those of you who are always listening to music, or you like having the radio on, or you like having some music playing while you're reading a book, what have you, cleaning, cooking, taking a bath, taking a shower, doesn't matter, or studying, don't just listen to the music, you know, and that's fine. It's fine if that's how you do it, but maybe use the music as a ritual, right? Use the music as, you know, it doesn't matter what your religion is or what you believe in, like use that music as, see that music as if it's speaking to you. Listen to it as if those lyrics are speaking to you. Okay, don't even like look at the artist who's singing it, like just forget about all that and just think about, okay, what are these lyrics saying, and how can I utilize these vibrations and these words to manifest what I desire in my life? Words are very powerful. Lyrics are very powerful. Now, if this is not about song and lyrics, it can be just music. If you're listening to classical music, how does that make you feel when you listen to it? What kind of images come to mind? Maybe do some meditation to some music. You know, just kind of sit there and listen to the lyrics, or listen to the instruments that are being played, and think about what comes to mind when you listen to that music. Okay. Some of you guys may particularly listen to music late at night or before going to sleep. So, you know, it may actually infiltrate your dreams. So that is very, very beautiful, Libra, sun and rising signs. All right, let's pull a couple more oracle messages for you, Libra, sun and rising signs for Pisces season. And again, Pisces season is all about creative expression, is all about creativity. Music is definitely creative expression, okay? Some of you guys may need to do some chanting meditations, okay? Listen to some chanting meditations regarding whatever it is that you want to manifest, or whatever you want to generate in your life, or, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to create, you know. We are all co-creators with the universe, so talk to the universe about what you want to create, and there may be a spirit guide or a deity, or, you know, deities, doesn't matter what deity you worship or what deity you work with, they love music. They love song and dance, especially feminine deities. So whether you're male or female, definitely, you know, if you're connected to a deity or some type of a spirit, maybe there's a passed on loved one who really loved music, and maybe there's a certain song or a certain lyric or something like that that they really loved, and maybe if you want to connect with them and work with them, maybe you need to start playing that song ever so often. You know what I mean? All right. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. Music is God energy, okay? The gods love music, okay? That's how gods are conjured. That's how spirits are conjured. Sometimes it's through chants and musical vibrations. So you are a god, right? You are of God DNA, God energy, universe. You know, the universe has DNA. You are the cosmic DNA of the universe. We are, right? Depending on your perspective of what deityship is, connecting with your divinity through understanding what divinity is. So even those of you who may be Christian, or, you know, what have you, you know, God created us in his image, right? So what does that mean? What does that mean to you? And what are some songs that can kind of remind you of your divinity, that can remind you that you can manifest the life that you desire? You know, can all of us be millionaires? No, because that's not what's really important. You know, you don't have to be a millionaire to enjoy life to the fullest. You know, what is your life? What kind of life do you see yourself living? Okay. That's very beautiful, Libra. Letting go of control as well. So if you're, okay, so those of you, Libra, if you're afraid of others and what, you know, the type of control that you feel they may have over you in your life, maybe you're at work, and maybe maybe there are those of you that are afraid of confrontation. Maybe you don't really like talking or confronting people about something, especially if you're younger. If there's a problem that you have, Libra, but you don't really want to be confrontational about it, music, you know, or a certain type of song may actually help you confront this person or this situation. It may give you the courage, excuse me, to confront this person or this situation. Okay, remember, this music energy, you know, or you singing or humming or chanting something every day, or when you wake up or before you go to sleep, this can give you the courage to let go of any control that you feel you need to have in order to create the life that you want. You have, you know, when it comes to the law of manifestation, you just have to let go of control. And that can be very scary for a lot of us nowadays, right? You have to just, you know, release it to the universe, release it to the powers that exist beyond our comprehension, or beyond what we understand. So yeah, Libra, sun and rising signs. Don't let fear be your guide. Don't let fear be your teacher. Don't let it leave certain breadcrumbs to a hiding spot. You're not trying to hide. You want to manifest. You're trying to, you know, if you're afraid that someone is trying to hurt you or trying to manipulate you or trying to, maybe there's someone at work mistreating you or someone at school and your family, what have you, and you may feel afraid to confront them for whatever reason. I don't know. There's somebody out there that's afraid to confront something because you're afraid that this person has more control over the situation than you do, but they don't. They don't. They're acting bigger than what they actually are. That could be for one of you, okay? But for the rest of you, let go of control. Have confidence, because a lot of people with control issues have no confidence that they can have what they pray for. You know, why pray for something and then try to control the narrative, or kind of try to control how your deity or your spirit guides bless you? You can't control the blessing. You just have to pray for it and just let it go. Let God hear it. Send a letter. You know, it's almost like if you send a letter in the mail or a package and you're trying to like tell the post people how to deliver it. You know, you're constantly like following, somehow tracking the postman or woman, you know, and how they handle your package. It's like, no, you just send it, and whatever happens, it just happens. You know what I mean? You just got to take care of it when it happens. But for the most part, you mail something, you put the stamp on it, and you expect it to get to where it needs to get to, as long as the address is correct. So it's kind of like the same thing with your prayers, Libra, sun and rising signs. It's like you just got to send the prayer, send that parcel to the universe, and just hope for the best, right? You are heard. You are heard. Please remember that. All right, let's pull one more oracle message for you guys and see what Pisces season has in store for Libra, sun and rising signs for Pisces season 2024. All right, y'all. Balance, career, and home life. So yeah, you have Isis. Okay, that's a very powerful energy to receive, Libra, sun and rising signs. So yeah, if there's something regarding your job, you know, maybe for some of you, maybe if you're dealing with a job that's kind of like draining the life out of you, you know, music is going to help you out. If you're waking up, going to a 9 to 5, or you're just waking up, going into a toxic work environment, you know, you may need to have your earbuds in, or you need to make sure that you're playing music as soon as you wake up, listening to a meditation or what have you. It doesn't matter. Maybe go home and play an instrument. Go to dance classes, go to singing classes, go to a musical class, you know, orchestra class, band class. I don't know. Some of you guys you probably were in band or orchestra class back in grade school. Maybe, you know, you pick that up again. Yeah. Some of you guys, there's something about a specific crystal that you carry with you or that you're attracted to. You need to carry that on you as well, Libra. But there are those of you who really love to dance, or you really love to sing, or you just really love music, and music is your best friend right now. Okay, music is your best friend. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot, Libra, sun and rising signs, to look a little bit deeper into exactly what this is pertaining to. Okay, remember your divinity, Libra, sun and rising signs. Remember that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. It's not the other, you know, you're down here, yes, for many purposes, but I feel like for me, I always tell people, like, I just feel like I'm down here to get a postcard to take back up to heaven, so to speak, or back to the heavens to share with my other, you know, spiritual, you know, friends somewhere, you know, in the spirit realm after I leave this planet, you know. You know, I'm also getting the energy of like not taking things so seriously, Libra, sun and rising signs, because you may have some people, maybe there's a lot of serious things that have occurred in your life, or maybe you're dealing with people in your family, or even dealing with people at work that just take themselves way too seriously. And it's almost like you just can't have a break, you know, from that. You just, you know, some of you guys may have a really good sense of humor as well. And, you know, there may be some people who don't really appreciate that. Some of you guys may be really, really funny, but others of you, you may not realize it, but you're good at performing on stage, or you're really good at singing or playing an instrument. And you just really need to get into that. You know, it doesn't have to be like a career or anything. It's just something that you do on the side or as a hobby that just really amplifies the vibrations in your life to create the blessings and to bring in the blessings that you're praying for. So again, if you want to rapidly bring in blessings, even the smallest blessings into your life, play some music and start singing, or play that favorite song with those lyrics and sing that song, or sing along, right? Or hum to it, and just really think about like what it is that you're trying to accomplish during that time, or in that day, or within the next couple of hours, right? All right, let's go ahead and see here. Let's pull 3 tarot cards for you, Libra, Sun and Rising signs, for Pisces season, and let's see what more these cards are speaking to you about. Some of you guys, there's a certain artist that you want to see in concert. Maybe you need to take a break from work and actually go and see them perform. Okay. So if there are those of you who haven't gone on vacation in a long time, or you really haven't taken time out of work, or you're not really spending time with your family enough because of work, you may want to take some time off soon. And if there's a job that doesn't allow you to take the time off and they don't care about your well-being, you may want to rethink that position, or rethink staying at that job. Okay, yeah, this is definitely all about self-love, self-care, goddess energy for those of you who, you know, I'm not saying that you have to worship a goddess or anything. We all have masculine and feminine energy on a divine level in all of us, whether we're male or female. Not so much when it just comes to our gender identity, but it's mostly just about our vibration. Feminine, the divine feminine inside of all of us teaches us how to care for ourselves, how to love ourselves. And one thing that I have experienced with goddess energy in my life is that she loves music. She loves music. She loves to dance. She loves to just flow to the wind or to the vibrations of the music, right? Whatever music that is. And it's always positive. Okay. Yeah, because you know, don't give up on yourself, Libra. Don't give up on your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. All right. You have control. You have a say in how you want to be treated. You have a say in how your life flows. No one else. So Libra, if there is someone that you're dealing with who is for some reason you've convinced yourself, or they have somehow convinced you or manipulated you into believing that they have control, no, they don't. They do not. If you're thinking about leaving a situation, don't worry about hurting that person's feelings or taking it personal. Make objective decisions. It's like, if something's not working out, if something is not making you happy, you just got to go, or take a break, something, right? So if there's someone who wants to play the victim and take things so personally and takes things so seriously when it comes to the decisions that you make in your life, you know, maybe you just kind of reevaluate your relationships and rethink that, okay? But this is definitely all about your abundance, Libra, in your relationships, your fertility in your relationships, in your projects at work, giving birth to your dreams here, nurturing yourself so that way you can better nurture others in your life. Yeah, there may be someone in your midst who may be trying to tear you down or ruin something or sabotage something, but that's only because they don't like your energy. They don't like that you have this love about yourself, and they want to take that from you. Okay, but that's not how life works. You can't just take something from somebody and expect to embody that energy. You have to cultivate that within yourself. So just make sure you look at things the way they are, Libra. Sometimes Pisces season can kind of make that difficult, you know. And yeah, and you have the Queen of Air, and it says, see the humor in a situation. So there are those of you, you're really funny. Like, you really have like a humorous perspective to things, but you may be surrounded by people who don't understand that. You know what I mean? But again, you know, you only get one life. Why take it so seriously? Just have fun, just enjoy. You know, if you have a job that, you know, you maybe you're making a good amount of money for the work that you're doing, you know, just make sure that you're taking time off, Libra. I'm not saying that all of you guys have jobs that you hate. You may have a job that you really like and you're getting paid a decent amount, but, you know, don't forget that there's a life out there, there's a world out there that you need to enjoy. And sometimes work can cause you to, you know, take things a little bit too seriously, and that you always have to be doing something or pursuing something. Why not pursue your dreams and your happiness? Even if it doesn't have to be a career, you don't have to get paid for it, but maybe your dream is to be a good singer or to have a certain hobby that really enriches your life. Why not do that? Don't forget yourself. Don't forget your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, Libra, Sun and Rising signs. Yeah, because as you connect with yourself and this music and this goddess energy, your feminine energy, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. Um, as you enrich your life and yourself, so will your relationships be enriched as well. You are ruled by Venus, Libra. So you're all about connection, and love, romanticizing your life, romanticizing yourself. You're all about that romance. But at the same time, it's like being around people who take things too seriously can kind of kill the vibe. It can kind of kill your vibration. It can just kind of kill the romance. You know, you need to be around people who don't take things so seriously. They're just like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? Just kind of like moving with the wind kind of a thing in a way. Okay. So that's all I got for you, Libra, Sun and Rising signs. I hope this message made sense to you. I'm going to leave it there. Happy Pisces season, and I hope you enjoy the rest of these couple of weeks of this season as we move into Aries. All right? Take care. Okay, last but not least, we have Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs. We're going to go ahead and jump into it, Aquarius. And we're going to see what Pisces season has in store for you, what messages of guidance, insight, and encouragement we have for you, Aquarius, for Pisces season. Now, I did have an Aquarius friend tell me that Pisces season was a little bit of a challenge for them. Are you guys feeling the same way? Whether you're Sun or Rising, I don't know. Are you guys feeling that the same way? If so, I'm wishing you guys a lot of comfort and love and peace at this time. But let's go ahead and see what advice, because whatever advice comes out will kind of show me what you're struggling with, Aquarius, at this time, and what answers you might need. Again, this is for Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs. All right. Pisces season 2024. That is from mid-February to mid-March. So we are now entering the springtime. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are feeling the energies and vibrations of spring. I hope you can smell it as well as see it. It's been, for me, I feel like it's been a long winter in my hemisphere or my neck of the woods. So I'm really happy to say goodbye to winter for now and say hello to spring. So I hope you guys are feeling the same way, Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs. And I hope that you guys enjoyed your birthday last season. Okay. All right, Aquarius, let's see here. I'm going to pull a couple oracle messages, then jump into the tarot later for Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs, spirit guides, universe source. For Pisces season 2024, what messages of insight, guidance, and encouragement do you have for Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs for Pisces season 2024? Hopefully you guys can hear me. I have my central heat blasting right now, so hopefully you guys don't hear too much of that. Hopefully you guys mostly just hear my voice. All right, Aquarius. Okay. Whatever it is that you're praying for, Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs, if you're wondering how you can accumulate abundance, whatever you're looking for abundance in, like whatever situation where there's finances, romance, your friendships, your health, your overall well-being, or just your entire life, if you're trying to really transform your life, Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs, think about how often you are being playful. How often are you being playful with others? So how often are you laughing? When was the last time you laughed until you like cried? You know what I mean? It was like tears coming out of your eyes because you were laughing so hard. Some of you guys are doing this, and maybe there are those of you who are kind of questioning, like, am I taking life a little bit, should I take life a little bit too, maybe there's someone in your life, Aquarius, maybe they just feel like, why are you so playful, like you're like a child, like why, like this is serious, like why is this funny to you, or why is, you know, like there may be someone, they may not say this to you, maybe there's someone in your midst who just feel like, you know, quietly they're keeping it to themselves, but they may be judging you, like they never take anything seriously, or, you know, they're hiding how they truly feel about something. But it's like, Aquarius, I'm really getting that for those of you who are prone to, or you tend to take, you know, you tend to just laugh things off, it's because the universe is saying that's fine, because your optimism or your attitude and not taking things so seriously is what is bringing in prosperity and new opportunities. Some of you Aquarius may have lived a life in the past where you were really serious, or maybe you had family members who just took things way too seriously. Maybe your parents were like that, and you were just like, I'm just here, you know what I mean? I'm just existing, you know, whatever happens, happens. And that may frustrate some people, but hey, you know, you're here and you're thriving, or at least you will very, very soon. But please make sure, Aquarius, if you're struggling with this playfulness, whether it's because of work, because of troubles in a relationship, spend time during Pisces season. This is just speaking about Pisces season, okay? During Pisces season, spend time with people who make you laugh, who are always, you know, there to crack you up, who are always there to joke and tease you, and you can tease them back and they're not going to take it seriously. Like, you know, spending time with people where they can take a joke, you know what I mean? It's not awkward, you know what I mean? It's always fun. It's always fun in games. Not always, but it's like, obviously there's a balance there, but there's like, it's really important during Pisces season, Aquarius, that you spend time with people who are like, they're just there for fun. They're just here to have a good time. Right? And spending time with those types of people may kind of alleviate any stress or anxiety you may harbor inside of yourself, because they're teaching you, or they're reminding you, like, life is not that, you know, it doesn't have to be that serious. Life doesn't have to be this stressful. It doesn't have to be anxiety ridden. Like, it's okay for me to laugh at that. You know, because sometimes, like, I'm an Aquarius rising, okay? So sometimes, like, there can be a situation that I'm dealing with, and there may be someone over here who's just like, oh, that's not good. Like, maybe, you know, maybe you need to look into this. Maybe you need to stop doing that. Maybe you need to break up with them. Maybe you need to stop talking. You know, they maybe have all these reasons why this is like a serious issue. Like, this is an issue for you or for me. And they have this entire list, this entire grocery list of like bad things that can happen, or like why you should separate yourself from this, or why you should be upset at this, right? But then there'll be someone else that I talk to, and they're just like, oh, girl, like, okay, like that. And, you know, I'll talk to somebody who's just like, don't stop thinking the worst, you know, they're just overreacting, or it's not that serious, you know, in the next couple of weeks, you'll probably get over that. It's not even that big of a deal, you know. And then my perspective, I don't feel so anxious about it. You know, I kind of forget what this other person had said that made me feel so anxious, because they were just like, oh, you need to take that seriously. But then I talk to someone who have been there, done that, and they're just like, it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? And then that can also, you know, that also alleviates my stress, right? So for those of you out there who may be dealing with that, or maybe dealing with people in your life that is making things so serious, you know what I mean? You're not answering my text messages. How come? What's going on? You know, or you post something on social media and there's somebody who's like, oh, what was that all about? How come you post? It's almost like, you know, you may be dealing with somebody, or maybe surrounding yourself with people that are just doing too much. Okay. They're looking into stuff too much. And you just need like a break from that. And you need people who are there again to remind you that it's fine. It's fine. And it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Okay. So playtime. Please take your time to play. Take the time out to play. If you like playing video games, take the time out in Pisces season, play a video game, okay? Maybe you have some people in your life who don't like video games, and you're just like, oh, those are for kids, and, you know, you can't take anybody serious who plays video games. Yes, you can. I like playing video games. Maybe you like playing video games, or maybe you haven't really tried your hand at playing video games often, and maybe you want to start doing that. Maybe playing board games with your family, or playing board games with your friends, going out for drinks. You know, going out to have a nice laugh, you know, maybe going to a comedy show, you know, just cracking some jokes with your significant other and just laughing until your heart's content, till you can't breathe. You know what I mean? But it's like having fun with your kids. For those of you who have kids, maybe you're taking things a little bit too seriously with them, and you know, maybe you're learning, you know, I just really need to laugh with my kids, or you know, I just need to really just take it easy on them, you know, because they're just kids. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things that this could pertain to. Aquarius, sun and rising signs. And also with work, you know, if you're not taking time to enjoy yourself outside of work, or maybe there are those of you Aquarius, you're looking for a job where you can just have fun. You don't want a job where you have to be so stern, or you have to be so serious about your job, and you have to have a purpose and pursue a career in your job. Some of you guys are just like, I just want a job where I don't have to think. I want a job where everybody's just having fun, having a good time. You know what I mean? So remember, playtime is just as important as hard work. It's just as important. It's not, you know, if somebody makes it, if you may have some old-fashioned people in your life that make it seem like, you know, don't take playtime so seriously. You need to take work seriously. It's like, no, but sometimes you have to have a good time. Sometimes that's not sometimes, it is necessary. This process of abundance, it is necessary to have a good time. It's necessary to go on vacation. It's necessary to take breaks, right? Maybe you work at a job, Aquarius, where maybe a manager, they're just all like, oh, you guys are talking too much. Like, you can't converse with your coworkers because you always have to look like you're working. And maybe you're like, maybe if you're a social, which you are an Aquarius, I feel like you guys are very social creatures. I feel like all air signs are social creatures. But Aquarius, you may be working at a job where you can't really be social with people. You have to be so serious. And you're like, this is not the job for me anymore. I'm tired of this, right? So it depends on what you're dealing with, okay? Have a play date with you and your spouse if you're together with someone, okay? If you're married or not, committed, what have you. All right, let's see Aquarius, sun and rising signs. Let's pull a couple more oracle messages for Pisces season of 2024. For Aquarius, sun and rising signs, what is their advice, guidance, and encouragement for Pisces season of 2024? Wow, okay, so who got this one? Gemini. So your fellow air sign Gemini got this. I feel like for all air signs right now, really expressing yourself and not taking things so seriously is so important right now. All of you right now. You know, some of you guys may have a certain way of dressing that may be a bit conservative. Not that that's bad. It's not a bad thing. But maybe, you know, you don't really have a color. Some of you guys really love colorful things, sparkles, glitter, things like that, bright colors, pastel colors, whatever. Okay? But you don't dress like that. You know what I mean? There could be those, or maybe you haven't in a long time because of a job or a career, and the way you dress and express yourself has changed over time because of your career, what have you, or maybe becoming a parent. I don't know. But maybe Aquarius, maybe give it a try in Pisces season. Maybe just kind of change your wardrobe, change how you dress, you know, see how it looks on you, you know, change how you style your hair. Maybe color your hair a different color that you normally, or maybe that you normally would not color it, or maybe color your hair a color that maybe you had back maybe in like early college or even in high school, and just be like, yeah, this feels right for me, you know, it feels good to me, it makes you feel good, right? Yeah, bottom of the deck you have teacher. So Aquarius, some of you guys might be teachers, okay? Professionally, there are those of you might be a teacher of sorts. Maybe you're a summer camp teacher, maybe you're a camp counselor, maybe you're a school counselor, maybe you're a full-time teacher, a day teacher. Okay, maybe you're a tutor. Okay, others of you, you just have the potential of being a teacher. I feel like a lot of Aquarians have the potential to be counselors and teachers, to be honest. So those of you who are teachers out there of some kind, okay, whether even if you're a college teacher or professor, or you're looking into that, maybe that's something that you have had your eye on for quite some time, tutoring, whatever. Maybe you did that in the past. You know, there is something regarding how you express yourself through how you dress. especially for those of you if you teach elementary school kids, you know, maybe you're going to look into that type of job so that way you can have more of a creative way of dressing and presenting yourself at work. But others of you, this teacher card and artistic expression, it's like this Pisces season, use Pisces as a time to teach yourself something new. So Aquarius, if you're taking yourself like way too seriously, or you're taking a certain situation too seriously, you're kind of forgetting, or you're kind of blocking yourself from seeing your teacher in front of you, which I feel is Pisces season. Okay, Pisces season is here to help you to just release this sternness, or release this energy of needing to pursue, you know, and be so staunch and, you know, very matter of fact about something. It's just like, no, it's okay to just kind of just chill. You know, it's okay to just go with the flow. You know, it's okay to express yourself as you see fit, you know, and it's okay to laugh at things. It's okay to have fun. You know, it's okay to find the positive in the situation, no matter what. So, you know, some of you guys, Aquarius, your friends, or maybe a couple family members, there's people who look up to you guys because, you know, when they talk to you, they feel release. They like this release, or they feel relief in some way about their situation, because maybe there are those of you, when people talk to you, you just make them feel like, hey, it's not that, you know, it's not that serious. It's not that big of a deal. You know, you don't have to, you know, dread this. You know, you may be like, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be good. Everything is, you know, honky dory, whatever. If anybody uses that expression anymore. But this is a time where you should try to do something new. You need to try to teach yourself a new skill, Aquarius. Again, this is Pisces season. It's all about creativity, learning new things. So maybe if there is a hobby or a craft, something that you can learn at home for free, you can turn on YouTube and try to maybe learn how to oil paint, learn how to watercolor paint, learn how to do some type of arts and crafts, learn how to cook a certain meal, or cook a, you know, learn how to bake something, you know, learning how to put a certain outfit together, you know, learning how to revamp your wardrobe. You know, there's a lot of things that you can learn, a lot of skills out there that you can learn for free to, you know, to enrich your life. So others of you, there is a different type of skill that you want to learn with business, or when it comes to enriching your career, moving forward and on a different career path. Definitely take the time out to learn this new skill. Do not have in your mind that I already know enough, I've learned enough, I've lived enough life to understand A, B, C, or D. You may have to kind of wipe the slate clean, or you may just need to just be a sponge. Let your brain be a sponge for a change, and just realize that there are so many opportunities out there. There's so much to learn out there in the world. It's a big world out there. And if you're closing yourself off to new opportunities, new beginnings, that's pretty much what's going to keep this abundance far away from you. Okay. So just understand, like, the more you open yourself up to playing, to enjoying, to, you know, laughing and, you know, joking around with people, you know, making new friends, or just connecting with, you know, existing friends that you already have and having a good time, you're also opening up to learning something new from those people. So the moment that you close yourself off, that's the moment that you stop having fun. That's the moment that you stop enjoying your relationships. And if there's someone who's closing themselves off to you in a relationship for whatever reason, you can't really enjoy your time with them. So if there's a friendship or a certain connection you have with someone, and they're kind of shutting themselves off to you, and they don't want to learn anything new, they don't want to grow, they don't want to get out of their head that they know enough, and there's nothing more for them to understand about their circumstances, or anything more to know, then that's going to also block their relationship with you, right? So understand that when it comes to your relationships, whether it's platonic, family, or romantic partnerships. Okay, so if there's someone who's being too serious, or they're being too stubborn and arrogant in how they think, it's going to be really difficult for them to really connect and cultivate happiness between the two of you as you guys move on in your lives. Okay, it may even cause a separation between the two of you, you know. So let's see here. We're going to pull another oracle message, and we're going to go ahead and jump into the tarot moving forward. Okay, let's see here. Aquarius sun and rising signs for Pisces season 2024. But there is a very beautiful time for you here, Aquarius, in Pisces season. Some of you guys don't even see it coming. You have some new opportunities and this new abundant energy that's about to wash over you very, very soon. But first, you have to let go of something that is, there's something in your life, Aquarius, at this time that's keeping you stuck. And I get the sense that it's someone or something, a situation that it's not allowing you to be your beautiful, colorful, sparkly self. It's like, again, it could be a job where you're not really allowed to dress as colorful as you want. Like, you know, you're not allowed to have tattoos. You're not allowed to color your hair or do your nails. And that, you know, it's not for everybody. I'm not saying that, you know, all jobs have to change, you know, how they, you know, dress their employees, but maybe it's just not for you, and that's okay. If you can't be your playful self at work, then why bother? Why even, you know, why continue to entertain that energy? You know, there's a situation that's blocking you and you need to let it go if you haven't done so already. Okay, so there's a new opportunity, a new relationship for some of you where it's going to be playful, it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're in a relationship with someone where, you know, it's just too serious, they take things way too seriously, you may start contemplating, like, I want to find a new relationship that's actually going to make me feel safe to just be happy and safe to just, you know, have fun, you know, and be, you know, my childlike self, you know, get in touch with my childhood. Others of you, if this is a romantic partnership, Aquarius, sun and rising signs, and you really love this person, you guys have been through it thick and thin, you and this person may need to actually go on vacation or maybe just do some childlike things together. It's really going to cheer this person up or cheer you up as well. All right. And then you have spiritual protection here. So you don't have anything to worry about. You have a lot of purple in your reading, Aquarius. You have a lot of purple in your reading. Like, look at this. I cannot make this up. Also, the bottom of the deck, it says forgiveness heals. So this, there's something here where you may need to have a conversation with someone, okay? Or it could be because maybe they were not understanding something because they were so arrogant and staunch in what they believed about a situation involving you. And you may need to talk to them and just be like, hey, like, it's not that big of a deal. You know, you don't need to blow things out of proportion, you know, and you may actually get an apology. It says time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So Aquarius, if you've had parents or you're surrounded by people who are, they're repressing their anger, they're angry all the time, or they're just negative, whether they say these negative things or not to you, there's someone whose vibration is very negative in your life, or maybe there's multiple people who are like that. If you were raised with a lot of negative minded people, you've kind of picked up on that in a way, and that's kind of become somewhat a part of your personality. So you want to be careful with how you move forward in your life with this anger, because maybe you're raising your kids kind of the same way, the way your parents raised you, with that anger, and you're being more serious towards your kids than towards your own life. And, you know, that may be very frustrating for them. Or maybe this is towards your partner. Maybe you have some repressed anger that you're not speaking about and you're kind of projecting it onto your partner. Or it could be vice versa. Maybe your partner has a lot of repressed anger that they're not processing, and so they kind of take it out on you, which is not fair. And you may have to have a conversation with them about that and be like, hey, it's not my fault that the A, B, C, and D has happened to you. I'm sorry that that happened to you, but you should not use me as a punching bag, right? So you may have to have a conversation with someone, and within that conversation of honesty, you know, comes healing and forgiveness between you and someone else. But like I was saying, look at all this purple. There's a lot of Pisces energy and healing here. Okay. There's a lot of healing energy and also creative expression here, with this color. But yeah, it says you are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. So Aquarius, you have a lot of protection from the universe. You have people who really care about you. They want to, you know, they feel like they have your best interests at heart, but only you have your best interest, really, 100%. So if you're dealing with people, or if you tend to attract people, or you tend to connect with people who have a lot of anger issues, or they're just negative and bitter a lot of the time, that may have something to do with your parents, or it may have something to do with your family or your family's karma or whatever. And that's something that needs to stop with you. Okay. So if you are projecting that type of energy towards people in your life, maybe kind of go within and really address that. If there's someone in your life that's, you know, they don't have anything good to say, nothing positive to say, no compliments, no nothing. They just got mean things to say. And they may feel like, no, that's what love is. They may not understand what love really means. Because maybe they didn't experience it in their life. They just experienced negativity. There may be someone here who doesn't really understand how to love you. They don't understand how to communicate with you. They only know how to be aggressive, or they only know how to communicate through negativity to some degree. And that can be very frustrating for you, Aquarius. So definitely protect your energy from that. But I do get the sense that there's a conversation that needs to happen between you and another person. So there may be a person that you need to pull your energy away from for a time, just so that way they can think about what they need to fix in their life as you think about what you need to fix in your life. Okay. So, all right, Aquarius, sun and rising signs. Let's jump into your tarot. I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards to dig a little bit deeper, and then we will conclude your reading. So just remember, Aquarius, if there's any repressed anger or anger that you're not speaking about, it will affect your physical health. Okay. Some of you guys, that may be in your stomach, or in your lower torso. So if you are having stomach issues, okay, or even back issues for some of you, you may be repressing some emotions that, they need to be let out. They need to be spoken about. So if you have a partner who's made you upset or caused you to resent them in the past, and you said nothing about it, and you just kind of went about your life like nothing happened, or maybe you guys did talk about it and maybe they did apologize, but you still are really upset about them, or you're still kind of harboring some anger towards someone, even after a conversation, you may need to kind of spend some time away from them to heal that, or just kind of take a break for a little bit, or just kind of let them know, like, maybe just learn, like, if there's someone who upsets you about something, Aquarius, don't just have a conversation and be like, okay, you said sorry, whatever. You may need to really let them know, like, this really hurt me, and it's going to be a minute before, I can really recover from that. So, just give me some time. Thank you for talking to me about it, but, I really need to process this. Just be honest about how you feel, Aquarius. Maybe even go to therapy or talk to someone to help you through that process of coping or healing from that. Does that make sense? But yeah, again, Pisces season, this is your time to learn something new about yourself, about relationships, about how to make money. All right, for Aquarius, sun and rising signs for Pisces season 2024. You got the Lovers that just wanted to fly out. That's Gemini energy. And it says intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. So once again, you need to focus on your health when it comes to its connection to your emotions. So the Lovers card has a lot to do with power in love. Okay. The connection between the physical body, your desires, and your physical body and your emotional body, how you need to balance those two, balancing the masculine and feminine. So if you are more prone, leaning more towards the masculine, the divine masculine in your life, Aquarius, whether you're male or female, you may need to remember that you need to take care of yourself. You need to nurture yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to express how you feel. That is the feminine. That is the divine feminine in all of us. Okay. So that wanted to fly out. Yeah. Aquarius, there's a lot of you guys, you're sad about something. You're kind of resenting somebody, or you have some fears there because you feel like someone placed a fear there. You have some trust issues. You got to let go of the ego, Aquarius. There may be someone who's really holding on to their ego. There may be some codependency here that's in a relationship with someone, You need to kind of detach yourself from this relationship just a little bit. I'm not saying you have to break up with anybody. Yeah. You need to learn a new skill. You need to learn a new skill, Aquarius, sun and rising signs. It says you have the 8 of Earth, so there's something regarding like a new set of skills that you accumulate, that you gain. Going back to school. Some of you guys need to go back to school. Doesn't matter what you're going back to school for. If there's something that you're interested in and you can get a degree or get certified for it, Aquarius, go back to school for it. Yeah. Some of you guys are moving in a totally new direction. I get this. It could be with a relationship or with your career or your job. Like you're just, you're being encouraged to move in a brand new, in just a completely different direction, because what you're doing or the direction that you have chosen in the past year or two, or maybe 3, you're realizing that this wasn't the best decision. You're kind of reevaluating and reviewing the decisions that you've made in your life. Again, wiping the slate clean. Wiping the slate clean, Aquarius. This is about you wiping away anything that you think you know about anything. About anything. Being courageous enough to just be like, you know what? I'm okay with knowing nothing. I'm okay with being a child, being a student again. So that you can enrich your life even further. So again, that goes back to you going back to school and being a student again for some of you. So there may be an actual teacher in your life. Some of you guys are going to school to become a teacher. Others of you, you have a person or someone in your life who is going to be a professor or some type of a teacher to you. They're going to be very important in your life. Okay, Aquarius, but wipe the slate clean. Don't assume that you know everything about anything. Connect with that child inside of you that wants to learn more. Okay, and if there's anyone in your life, Aquarius, who has the attitude of, I already know enough, I don't need to do A, B, C, or D, I'm not a child, or I don't, don't tell me what to do, or, you may just be politely suggesting. Some of you guys may have someone in your life where you politely suggest something to them and be like, hey, maybe you should try this. I've tried this. And they may get frustrated with you or just feel like, no, I don't need to do that. That's not good for me. There's nothing there for me. You can't really help people like that. Okay, so if you're kind of trying to be a teacher to people in your life, Aquarius, if you've kind of been trying to be a teacher to people in your life who just don't want you to teach them, they don't want to learn anything new, they're not trying to open their minds to newer possibilities, you can't help them. There is nothing you can do for people like that. You cannot help an arrogant person, okay? If you are dealing with someone who's already had in their mind that they already know, you can't help somebody who already thinks they know what you know. Okay? That's draining. Okay, if you're working for a company where you can tell that they need to kind of improve their business, they need to improve, their culture as a business, so to speak. They need to improve their policies, but they won't because they feel like, no, this has already worked for us. We don't need to change anything. Maybe you need to leave. Maybe you need to go to, you need to find a place of work where there's growth and they're happy to grow. They're willing to hear what their employees have to say about the work culture, right? They're open to learning something new and changing with the times if that's needed. Okay. So I know this reading was kind of all over the place, Aquarius, but overall what this reading has shown me for you guys is that there's so much to learn in life. So please don't close yourself off to learning new things. If you want to enrich your life, you need to open yourself to change. All right, to transforming, to, you have to open yourself to like making a plan and then completely scratching that plan and being like, no, I'm going to start over. I'm going to go a different route. This didn't work out. Don't get so upset or frustrated. I mean, it's okay to get upset and frustrated, but don't allow that to guide you, because it is frustrating when a plan falls through. But Aquarius, sun and rising signs, if you want your life to change, if you want for the better, if you want prosperity and abundance, have some serious conversations about any anger that you're harboring inside of your body and inside of your heart, and throw away what you know. Throw away the books that you have in your archive. Throw away what you think you already understand about your life, because there's so much more knowledge out there that you can't even imagine, right? It's a big world out there. Is yours for the taking, right? So if you have somebody in your life who, you know, they love you, they care about you, but they're like, I don't know, Aquarius, that doesn't really sound right. You know, they may feel like they're giving you logical advice, but honestly, they may be actually leading you down the path of fear, and that's not something that you need. That's not something that you need, Aquarius, in this time at all. This is not something that is going to help you enrich your life. You don't need fear-based energy, okay? All right, Aquarius, much love and light to all of you. I hope you guys enjoy Pisces season. I hope this made sense. And for all my air signs out there, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.